Okay, so for each of these type, if you go on the website and let's see, where are we? Right here. Oh yeah, the more transformations part one and two. I have lots of examples that should be fairly similar to what you're going to see in the homework. But let's go ahead and look at the ones that you sent me. So the square root function, this is it right here. So to take the square root of 0 is 0. The square root of 1 is 1. Um, oh, looks like this is, yeah. Um, looks like their graph is not quite to scale. So let me do one right here. So square root of 0 is 0. Square root of 1 would be 1. Square root of 2 and 3 are irrational decimals. So we're going to go ahead and go 2, 3, we'll go up to 4. And the square root of 4 is 2, and so on. And that's how we create that graph right there. Okay. Yeah, their scaling is a little weird the way they're doing this, so that might be part of the reason it's throwing you off. I guess it's not that weird. I guess they're going by twos, is what it looks like. Okay, but as far as transformations, should be similar to the other ones you've already done. So right here, you're adding 3, and it's happening directly to x. Uh, so basically, it's a little different. If you have the plus 3 on the outside, that would cause you to shift up or down. But since it's directly with the x inside the radical sign, it's going to cause you to shift left and right. And it shifts the opposite of what you would kind of think, because you would think, oh, I'm adding 3 to x, so x is increasing by 3. But it's actually going to shift to we're going to go to the left 3. And so that correlates with, it looks like D right here. Okay. So if it would have been, if it would have been this, square root of x and then plus 3, that correlates with C right there. Okay. And then we'll just go ahead and look at the other one you sent. So we have the absolute value. So the way that's going to look is, so whenever you plug in, so let's just look at the absolute value of x. So that's just the distance from 0. So 1 would give you positive 1. Negative 1 would still give you positive 1. 2 would give you 2. Negative 2 would still give you positive 2. So absolute value is just the distance from 0. Not to say that you can't get negative results, because what you could do is put the negative on the outside of the absolute value, and that would cause it to reflect down like that. Okay. But in our particular example, we're just subtracting 8, and it's on the outside of the absolute value sign. So that's different from the previous one where we were inside, right, of the radical sign. So that caused us to shift left and right. Since it's on the outside, it's going to cause us to go down 8 units. So that's going to be a vertical transformation right here. So it's vertical translation. Then, this is probably a multi-step problem. So then you'll probably say, okay, how many units down? And so it would be down 8 units. And then if you're doing a multiple choice graph, which is probably most likely, it's just going to cause that to shift down 8 units, and it'll still be a V shape opening up like that right there. Okay. And so hopefully this helps. But like I said, if you go watch those 2 videos I pointed out at the beginning, those, I mean, I do like 5 or 6 examples of absolute values and the square roots. And so hopefully that'll help you out.